Hello and welcome. We'd like to invite you to our Bethany Beach Somatic Healing Retreat. This is the first time we've done this, and it's going to be fun. Middle of September, we've got some details below in the link. I'm Dave, this is Zia, CC Dennis, who is one of our leaders, and she's going to be doing a few of the sessions. So take it away, Zia. What is this retreat all about?
Oh my. Well, the official theme is all about removing the masks that you wear, the identity mask, into your authentic self. And of course, that's pretty heavy. And just the thought of it, I think for a lot of people is a little bit intense. We will go easy on you, but we're going to be right by the beach. The weather should be excellent. You want to talk about that?
So I've brought groups to the shore many times in September, and you might think it's off season, but it's actually a perfect time to go because the weather is just right, and the water is the warmest actually that it'll be all year. So that's
Bethany.
and that's a huge bonus. So, and there's bunches of beaches that we can do in the off time. The schedule might look like it's packed, but really it's more low gear, more up you and God in a safe environment, and there's plenty of off time to do whatever you want to do. However, we definitely want to get the goal of it, which is to release things that are held and trapped in the body, because there's some healing that just doesn't happen unless we address our body and love the body and allow God through the body, because we're created with a body for a design. And a lot of times we get so stuck in the tech world. So we want to make sure that we take this concentrated time to rest and rejuvenate and listen to the body and love on it, so that God can release things that are trapped in there. And in particular, if it's around your identity, masks tend to be stored in the body. And if you do emotional healing without getting to the body, then you might not be seeing the effectiveness that you want.
Yeah. And like you said, we're not wanting to go hard. What we want to do is teach everybody some basic tools that you can then take home and use for yourself. So that's one piece. The theme will be demasking, specifically masks probably given to you by your original family system, and most specifically your father.
This is a fathering season.
Yeah. So we want to also just explore basic skills like how to listen to your body in an everyday setting, how to engage in a group setting with other people's bodies, and how to receive touch and how to give it, and what your boundaries are like, when to say no, how to say yes, how to go slower when you're overstimulated, and how to go maybe even faster if you need to express something specific. So we really want to engage in that way, and also understanding limits. Most of us probably have a sort of small limit, especially when engaging our bodies and engaging other people in our bodies. So we want to learn how to breathe and go slow and build capacity and authority, and how to make space for all the layers of engagement, which might be physical, but also when you work with this material, there starts to be an emotional element, and then there starts to be a nervous system element that's a little bit removed from even how you're directly experiencing someone physically. So how not to overwhelm ourselves. All these things we're going to touch on, and we'll be sensitive to that. And lots of breaks, only 2 sessions a day.
You'll see the schedule and the syllabus of lots of extra reading material, but don't be overwhelmed by that. That's just a reference for some things we'll touch on.
Yeah, so just a couple of sessions a day, very close to the beach, lots of beach time, a couple of field trips, lots of social time, beautiful setting. We're in the off season, so the crowds will be pretty low. Of course, Assateague Island has the wild horses, so there's lots of interesting nature. Just get out and get your feet in the sand, if nothing else.
And we have with us CC Dennis, who has completed a couple of our mastermind leadership programs.
She's been with us training for 5 years. Let's not make that smaller than it is.
And she's going to be leading 2 of the sessions focused on women of color.
Yeah, so talk about what your plans are for those sessions, CC.
Definitely. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Okay. There's something that when I was reading the invite about the Bethany Beach retreat, that just really, when I read it, it really sparked my heart and my soul. And it was about the quiet wisdom of the body. And when it comes to the body, I've realized just through society, through different family systems, that agency over the body has been something that has been compromised especially I can speak from my own self, my own experiences, even coming into Uncork, is that I was so like headstrong, head knowledge.
Maybe even stuck in your head.
In my head,
Yeah.
that I felt totally disjointed from my body. And as I began to become reacquainted and connected to my body, and God began to peel back different layers, as Dave was speaking about masks, he began to peel back layers and masks that I had. I began to relate to my body in a different way and also hear from God at a different level. It's interesting that we're speaking about masks. I was reading and I saw a quote a few days ago, and it was saying, "Your body is the one house that you will live in forever." It really is. So why not honor and cherish and become acquainted with that house? And I've discovered through quiet times, because I'm gonna let everyone know I am a self-professed like doer. I'm a get it done type of person by any means necessary. And there's a time and a place for that. But I'm in a season now where God is putting a new depth to the abundance of the body and the soul. And I've been experiencing that through silent retreats. So, yes, when you come to the retreat, we will go through some exercises and some activities, some fun. This is an experience. It's not an exercise, it's an experience of allowing yourself to be in the body that you have, and also to allow the Lord to just love on you and just to experience a new level of yourself, and also to release things that are no longer serving you.
Amen.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of information at the link below. If you go to bethany.uncorkgenius.com, you'll get plenty of info. But of course, please contact us if you're interested. There's early bird pricing.
I think it ends maybe the 3rd. So get on that if you want to get on that. It's, I think, worth it.
And there's also airports that are closer than you might think. You can always go into DC, BWI, Dallas. 45-minute drive at Salisbury, and Philadelphia is only 2 hours. Norfolk is doable. So lots of options, but please contact us. We'll help you through it.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.